There are several factors that make an entrepreneur, and research has found a lot of different ways. A lot of people have gone out and questioned entrepreneurs and successful leaders and successful business individuals and written books. And I have a personal opinion and personal view on what makes an entrepreneur, and I think it's based on, no, I don't think it's based on my experience. It's based on the people that I've met. It's based on the experience I've had. It's based on the vision. It's based on learning. It's based on reading. It's based on a lot of different things. But the first thing about an entrepreneur is they have to have vision. They have to be able to look at a situation and see things differently. They look at something different from everybody else and see something nobody else saw. Or they actually they see the same thing, but they see it differently. So that's the first thing. They have to have a vision. Second thing they have to have is they have to understand the market. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do any good to have a vision, but to have that vision not understand the market. So I may have a vision to produce a left-handed widget, but if the market only buys right-handed widgets, my vision was worthless. So you have to understand the market. You have to understand what's going on. The third factor is that the entrepreneur is somebody who is able to be resilient. They fall, they get back up. So they have their ideas, they have opportunities, they take action, and they see something, they make a plan. So the entrepreneur, a lot of times they make that plan and they fail. They fall down. And the entrepreneur is a person who gets back up and says, okay, what did I learn? They get the dust off their shoulders. They wash their face. They wash their hands. They make a new plan. Sometimes it's on the same path because they hit a little bump and got off the path. Sometimes it's completely taken a different direction. But they have the ability to get back up. The third thing is they have to have support. There has to be somebody that supports them. And typically, in my case, it's always been my family and my wife and my father. They supported the entrepreneur. But if you have people that don't support you, that don't accept the risk, because when you take a position as an entrepreneur, you give up a lot. You give up personal time. You give up capital. You give up freedom because you're focused on the business. You got to focus on trying to achieve success. So support is critical to make sure that there's somebody that supports you. Nobody is an island. Everybody needs a little bit of support. The more support, the better. And then the last thing that, again, is my personal opinion is it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of attention deficit disorder, to be able to look here and then look there and look back here and look over there, to have many different ideas. One of the problems that I've had as an entrepreneur is I've always had too many ideas. A lot of the ideas I don't act on, and 5 years later I look at somebody who's doing it and go, wow, I should have done that. They made money. But they do take activities and I do take action on some of them. So you have to have the attention deficit disorder. You have to be able to manage it because you have to focus enough to get things done. You have to focus enough to achieve the success and to move down the path. But the ability to look at many different things is a critical step. And that's not something that can be taught.